What can I say? I took a risk, because that's what alpha males do. They take risks, and I went for it. I want to learn how to do it. Just don't judge. So I did okay, but I'm gonna go through the footage. We'll see how I did, what I did wrong with this self haircut. So I'm gonna be uploading multiple videos over time with my progress. So for this haircut, I was going for the low to mid fade. I started with the number 1 guard, the lever closed, the 2, and then the 3, and then I used the 4 to remove the bulk. I don't know why I'm using hand motions. It's making me feel better about myself. I didn't want to go with no guard. I was too scared just in case I was gonna mess anything up. This is probably my 6th one. I'll say my 6th one that I did. I just could never see the back right. For some reason, there was always some glare with my lights. I gotta stop with the hand motions. Hands in the pocket. We're going with hands in the pocket. Sorry.
Say you're sorry.
All right. I have an itch in my ear. My hands are in my pocket.
Unbelievable.
Isn't that great? What was I saying? The lights. Alex Kouras recommends you use lights that are 5600 Kelvin and that are 100 watts. Very bright things. If you're someone that wakes up early in the morning, these things will wake you up. Cause bad dreams, even though you're already up. For some reason, I always had this glare in my mirrors, and so I had to grab some glass cleaner. You know, I don't know if it's meant to clean mirrors, but it was glass cleaner, and it seemed to work. So as you can see, the side mirror, that's the one that Alex Kouras, if you want to go check it out, that's where I got this idea from, was from him. What do you do, just like spray this? And it's only $7. I went to Walmart, I bought it. It's what I'm using to see the back of my head. Now, you gotta be careful with this mirror because it's very flimsy and it can fall. If you have very limited space on your vanity, try just clearing everything out first. I take everything out because that hair is just gonna fall everywhere. As you see right behind there, I have this towel thing, and I had to remove the center piece of it so that way I can get it to sit right. Get right good, clean.
Hitting right good, clean.
So shout out to Glass Plus, man. Check out their new mixtape, bruh. Stop procrastinating. Start with the sides. This is probably the straightest I ever got that line after using the glass cleaner. I think one side was inconsistent with the other. Ow, my back hurts. Play a different beat. Yeah. Back hurting type beat music. I gotta comb this hair because it sucks when you have thinning hair and you don't know what the heck you're doing. Coarse hair and thinning hair at the same time. Weird stuff. Gotta get weird. Let's just get weird with it. Alex Kouras tutorials. Alex Kouras on the beat. Chris Bossio on the beat. 360 Jeezy on the beat. Maybe I need to get a little bit of camera up here. Camera back there. I got all kinds of ideas.
Aerial camera type beat.
No, we're not doing that. No, I already made that joke enough times. People are gonna unsubscribe. We already have 2 subscribers. I'm using the 2 guard now, and this is where I start to mess up, is I can never find where my next guideline is. My hair, I have coarse, thinning hair. I don't know how old I look, but we're aging here. Here we look okay. Here, the hair, 40 years old. I'm going around and around. I'm losing my confidence as I go around the head more and more. And as I grab the 3rd guard was when I totally just have no idea where I'm going with anything. Because the first guideline here was different than this one, and it totally throws you off. That's why it's so important to get your guidelines as even as possible on both sides of your head. Because when you get back to the occipital ridge is when you want to dip down slowly, and I still don't have that intact yet, but it's coming. It'll be here. And so as I continue with the 3 guard, making the next guideline as we go up, and I usually go up about 1 inch. If you go a half of an inch, it's too small of an increment to try to fade. A lot of mistakes start to happen as you go too short up to the next guideline. You gotta make enough room. As I'm beginning to fade the first line, I notice that I just can't get that hard line out. It's just, for some reason, it's just not coming out. And someone's gonna roast me for that saying. I know they are. It's not, I can't get rid of it. And I noticed on my lever, there's something wrong with it where it keeps moving as the motor's going. See how if I leave it halfway, immediately goes back up. See that? Now I don't know if that screw piece that's on the lever helps tighten it, secures it, but I know deep down inside we need new clippers. So I got some new clippers. I can't remember the name. So that's what the phone's for, is to remember our ex's name. And so we have the Wall Pro Series Wall Pro Series clippers. Jeez, finally, release. As soon as I put my hands on this clipper, it feels so much heavier. The whole thing just feels like it's built much better. And so I'm very confident with the next one. As I'm trying to fade the 2nd and 3rd one, I have no idea. I can't find it anymore. But in the camera here, you can clearly see, especially in this frame, if I stop it at certain points, we can clearly see that the guidelines were there. It's just I needed to fade to flick them out, but I couldn't see them. So I'm thinking maybe it's the light shades around the light bulbs that are creating this glare that I can't see anything. And I have as you can see, I have my photography lights. 2 lights, including the bathroom lights that are above me. So I don't think lighting is the issue, it's just directing the light. Now here I'm grabbing the thinning shears to blend everything, but I'm also using the thinning shears to fix the line, which I don't think that was a good idea. I don't even think that did anything. At that point, I lost. I'm just rethinking my whole life all over again as to what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tell you, you just gotta stay strong. You have to. If you give up, you're not gonna make any progress. This is how the cut came out. If we're looking at it here, I didn't record the lineup of the back of the neck because I'm pretty good with the back, just lining things up, and especially around the ears. The last haircut before this one, I messed up that cowlick. When I cut the hair again, I'm probably gonna have to be very easy with the cowlick maybe letting the cowlick part just have a little bit more hair fall. You gotta know how your hair grows in the back, and you just gotta let it grow the way it wants to go. Once you start readjusting your hair and trying to make it move in different ways, it's not gonna come as naturally as it should, and you end up just looking all goofy. Like right now, I don't know, maybe I can zoom in. It's looking all goofy because I tried to push it up instead of letting it fall down. That's my next goal right now, is to try to get the lines to, I don't know, why am I using hand motions? We got problems. It's fixing the hard lines. This clipper, this wall clipper, I think this one was $40. It gets so hot, and as it gets hotter, it starts taking more time to cut. And this whole haircut, I think, took 2 hours and 34 minutes. That's longer than my first date ever went. And I had so much trouble cutting it because the clipper was so hot. And I think that was the problem, is I probably started fading after an hour and 50 minutes. That's way too long of time. And by that point, the clipper is burning in my hands. And we'll see what happens with these clippers. I won't take that much time next time. I think I was just overthinking it. Once you start overthinking it, you're making too many mistakes. And we could point out so many other problems with this cut. We didn't even touch the top. That's coming in another video. Trying to weigh out the odds and ends here. Not really much else to say, but I just want to say this whole process was as stressful as it looked. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it a lot. It's giving me something else to do in my free time, other than doing dumb stuff, making mixtapes for no reason. So, oh yeah, and we got another hobby, cameras, you know. No girlfriend, cameras instead. So, I'm doing fine. But anyways, one day we'll have a cut we like. If you want to see the progress, let me know. I don't know why I looked down there. Anyways, figure out how to use YouTube, because I'm not teaching you how to press buttons. Have you notify you when I drop new videos. Subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next one.
So let's get down to business. What makes you think you got what it takes to be in this company? On a count to three. On a count to three. On a count to three.